Hi everyone, and welcome back to Conquering Math, where it all adds up. I'm Pat Long, and this is problem of the day number 16, the model rocket launch. Remember that you can find PDFs of this problem and of the upcoming problem in the links below this video, so go ahead and check that out and solve the problem if you haven't done so already, and then you can come back and watch the solution. Let's take a look. Grace launched a model rocket straight upwards at an initial speed of 250 feet per second. The rocket's height, h, in feet, can be modeled by the equation h equals negative 16t squared plus 250t. T is the time in seconds after launching the rocket. The model rocket reached its maximum height after approximately 7.8 seconds. How high did Grace's rocket go? And round your answer to the nearest tenth if necessary. So this one's actually pretty straightforward. We're just substituting the time in for t to find out how high the rocket went. And this is a pretty common type of example. Really, if you know how to use order of operations and if you know how to use exponents, you're good to go for this one. So let's start with this. We've got the formula or the equation for the height. Height equals negative 16 t squared plus 250t. And we can go ahead and substitute in. So wherever we see a t, we're going to put the time, which was 7.8 seconds. That was the maximum height. We'll put that right in there. So we have negative 16, and then instead of t, we have 7.8. And we always put it in parentheses. That kind of helps us keep track of everything. Here, t was supposed to be squared. So we'll put squared right there. Plus 250 times 7.8. So if you're familiar with order of operations, it goes PEMDAS. Some people say GEMDAS for G for grouping, but I like P for parentheses. There's nothing to actually do in these parentheses here. So the next letter is E for exponents. We do have an exponent. So the exponent of 2 means 7.8 times 7.8. So we'll do that first. So we have H equals negative 16. And then 7.8 squared is 60.84 plus 250 times 7.8. And now we've resolved all of the exponents, so that brings us next to m and d. Remember, multiplication and division go together, and you do them in left to right order. So the first multiplication that we see is right here. We have negative 16 times 60.84. And if you multiply those together, you'll get negative 973.44 plus, and we'll go ahead, we can combine this. We'll do another multiplication right here, 250 times 7.8, which gives you 1,950. Okay, so now that we've taken care of that, we just have addition and subtraction left. This is an addition problem. It's a negative number plus a positive number, so we end up subtracting them. And if you do 1,950 minus 973.44, you get 976.56. And remember that this is how high did Grace's rocket go in feet. So this is feet. And then you're pretty much done with the problem, except the directions say round the answer to the nearest tenth if necessary. So we'll round this off, and we'll use the kind of squiggly sign there, and that means approximately. So if we round this off, we have 976 point. So we want to round here to the 5. The 6 tells us to round up, so 0.6 feet. So what we can say is Grace's model rocket reached a maximum height of approximately 976.6 feet. If she knew the speed, if the manufacturer told her the speed that the rocket launches, she could time the launch from the time it takes off to the time it lands, and halfway in the middle would be approximately the highest point. And so this is how she could kind of estimate how high her rocket went. So that's it for today's problem. Let's take a look at the next one. Problem of the day number 17, DVD writing area. All DVDs have a hole in the center which allows them to spin. The hole has a diameter of 15 millimeters. The writing surface of the DVD extends 57.5 millimeters in each direction from the edge of the hole. What is the area of the writing surface of the DVD? So the hint here is draw a diagram and label carefully. You'll definitely want to do that for this problem. Thanks for joining me for this episode of Conquering Math, where it all adds up. I'm Pat Long, and I'll see you next time.